Hey guys, it's Jake. This video I am talking about how I knew I was trans and everything. I'm guessing you guys can tell I'm pre-T. I should be starting testosterone in July, but with the doctors here, they set out their new patient appointments pretty far out. Because I made this appointment in I think February. January, somewhere like that. So it's been about 2 months. So, not too long, but yep. So, yeah. Okay, next part. So the story how I came to accept that I was trans, it was my friends that helped me. My ex-girlfriend helped me too. But what kind of weird situation. Sorry, I just keep running around in circles. We're gonna start from the beginning. So ever since I was a small child, I've always done boy things. I've always dressed like a boy, everything. My mom was a manager at an apartment complex one time, and they knew that my mom had a daughter, and so they brought, a stroller and baby doll to me because their daughter didn't need it anymore, and I cried, and obviously I think I got spanked because I was being ungrateful, but it was just, freaked me out. I just don't like baby dolls. I didn't like, the average girl things. I had Legos and what else did I have? I don't even remember what toys I had, but yeah. God, from the ages 5 to 7, I no, 5 to 9, probably about there. Every year I dress up as Spider-Man because Spider-Man's my favorite superhero, and I'd run around the apartment complex in my Spider-Man suit, pretending nobody knew who I was, and yeah, I would keep it hidden in my wooden trunk. I also had Play-Doh. That's what I had. Sorry, I'd keep my costume hidden under all my toys in the trunk so no one knew who my identity was and all that stuff. I took it way too far. I had a mild okay, probably not a mild obsession, but I still love Spider-Man to this day. So, not typical girly things that I liked. I didn't like girly clothes. I didn't. One time, I needed new underwear and shoes, and my aunt was going to the store, and she asked which ones I wanted, because they knew that I was, tomboyish, that I didn't like girly stuff, but I was like, I think I was 6. I was like, give me girly flip-flops and then underwear, and really my underwear was Spider-Man and superheroes. I didn't like the girly pink stuff. I never liked it. When I got older, I wished I was a boy. I wanted to wrestle with the boys. I did wrestle with the boys for a while until puberty hit, and then you can't really wrestle with the guys then, because then they think it's weird and all that. And then my uncle would get upset, kind of, because girls shouldn't do that, and he didn't like that his younger son saw that I would wrestle with the guys, and they're like, you can't hit girls, all that sort of thing. Yeah, that. let's see. Yeah, but it was all just, these boyish things that kind of led up to it. And then, I didn't feel comfortable, especially when puberty hit. And then I never fell into makeup. Like, I tried makeup, I tried all that, didn't particularly like it. I shaved my head in 6th grade to play football, and I also played baseball. And then, I let my hair grow back out. And then, when I figured out that I was trans, I cut it off again. So the story how I led up that, like, I accepted I was trans was in high school, my, junior year. I had my ex-girlfriend. She, helped me a lot through that. But it started off with my hair was cut short. We went to a restaurant, me and my sister and her husband, and this old couple mistaken me for, he said gentleman, and, then Thomas, her husband, was talking about how, they started calling me Bruce, as a joke, and, I felt more comfortable with it and everything, and I was just like, that's something I'm more comfortable with. And I went to my girlfriend talking to her about it, and she's like, well, you can be a dude. There's, trans is okay. But I was really skeptical because, she identified more as a lesbian than anything. So I was just like, well, I don't want you to not love me. I don't want to, it was just that awkward thing. And then my current fiance, yeah, my fiance, I didn't have a fiance before, they kind of fall within the trans spectrum, they, helped me in a way. When we first met and everything, as soon as they told me that they were, kind of trans, I got pissed off. I didn't talk to them for a month. Almost 2 months, because I was just like, in my head, I was just like envious, and I was like, that's unfair. You know what you want in life. And I didn't realize that was just me. It was me freaking out because I wanted to be able to know who I was, and I didn't. And then eventually, about like 6 months before I graduated high school, I tried to come out to my dad about it, and he just freaked out. Like, he was like, no, what are you talking about? No hormones. You can dress as a boy, but, whatever. And so, I was like, okay. Obviously I had a breakdown. I ran downstairs to my room. I just didn't want to talk to him about it. And then I kind of kept quiet about it until I left for the Army. And then I ended up getting sent home over something. But once I got sent home, what I did was I made a profile picture. I made a new profile on Facebook, and it's Jake. And then eventually my, mom found it or whatever. And then I have always been open to my mom. I just didn't want to bring it up. I like it when she brings it up first. And, then I came out as trans, and I came out as trans to my sister, and my whole family on my mom's side accepts me. And then just recently, my sister was talking to my dad's sister, my aunt, about it, because they were asking why I wasn't out of the car. They're like, why isn't she out of the car? And my sister was like, that's Jake, he. And so then they went through that conversation, and then when they found out that my dad wasn't really okay with it, they kind of flipped out, and they were like, well, screw him. And so they love me, they accept me too. The only person who doesn't really know is my dad, and that's fine and dandy. I'll talk to him before I transition eventually, because, it's not like he's not gonna love me, but to him, I'm his only daughter, because all he has is sons. So, he's okay about me coming out as gay though. That he was fine about. Yeah. And eventually, I had, the thing with my ex, like how my fiance knows that I'm trans now, because we were best friends before, was, I mean, I didn't tell them. My ex, we kind of had like a disagreement about the whole trans things, and I kind of had a breakdown that she didn't really want me. So I called up, my best friend, my now fiance, and like I just had a breakdown, and like they knew. They were just like, yeah, I've known for a while. There were so many hints and everything, and I was just like, okay, so that's how they know. Yeah. So that's how I came out, if that makes sense. I'm sorry this is so long. I didn't think it would be so long. But that's my story on how I came out and how I found out I was trans. What also helped me found out that I was trans is, YouTube. But one of the biggest helps was he has a channel on YouTube, Jamie Dodger. And I mean, he's probably going to be more help to you guys than I am. So if I'm not helping you, maybe you should check out his videos. Yeah. So that's what I got.